G'day guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. At this point in time, I haven't really figured out the name of the channel yet, but second video up. Today we're going to be doing our bench press test for 1 rep max. Haven't done it this year, I've been meaning to do it. I'm already a couple of weeks into my new program, but I figured better late than never to get it done. We're just going to get started with the warm up, get a couple of reps in, and then we'll see how heavy we can bench. Also, when you're setting up for a 1 rep max, take your time with the setup because you are going to be dealing with heavier weight that you're probably not used to doing. So yeah, just really take the time and get the right setup for you. Alright, since now I've got the right setup, I think it's time to start adding some weight. Here comes the fun part. For this one, I'm just gonna do around 2 or 4 reps. I don't want to completely exhaust myself because we are testing a 1 rep max. So I'm just keeping 3 or 4 reps in the tank. But this set's just to get a bit of blood flow into the chest and just make sure everything is nice and everything's moving nicely. So. That one didn't feel too bad. The bar wasn't touching the guards at all or anything, so I've got enough range of motion to really get that depth and then press the bar through. So time to go up and up. Alright, for this one I'm just gonna go back down to only doing 1 rep. Not gonna lie, that felt quite heavy. I think the racks are a little bit tad too high, so I'm just gonna drop them down a little bit. And then we'll bump it up. We'll probably add probably got 5 kilos. And yeah, we'll see how we go. Just having a rest here. Again, drop the racks down 1 set, so it's a little bit easier to dismount the bar from the rack. But yeah, I think that was probably why just the 20s were moving pretty heavy. Or it's probably because I'm very weak in my chest. So this could be a humbling experience. Like you might feel like you're feeling pretty strong in the gym, but when you do your 1 rep max on a bench or a squat, like it really dictates where your strength's at. But of course, once you know, that's your baseline. And then the next time you go and test yourself, if you have the right program for you and you've been diligent and been following it, then obviously you'll smash that last 1 rep max you did at the start of the year. My hands are going to be inside the smooth rings, and yeah, we'll see how this one moves. So this will be pretty interesting. And then also, side note, whenever you are doing your 1 rep max, allow yourself at least like 1.5, 2 minutes at least in between sets, or in between each rep, especially when you're doing your 1 rep max, just so it allows your energy system to kind of replenish, and then you can be fully energized to do the next lift. So we'll see how this one goes. I was a little bit scared when I unracked it. That felt pretty heavy. I'm not gonna lie, that felt pretty heavy. That one felt alright. Unracking it felt heavy, but once I got it down halfway through the movement, the actual press itself wasn't too bad. So I'm actually feeling pretty confident going to this next one. So see how it goes. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous about it. I reckon if we don't get the first one, I'll have another go at it. But yeah, it's only one way to find out, right? Alright, I don't think I'm gonna give that one another go. But fuck, man, that was heavy. That was very heavy. You kind of can tell when you're doing the downward phase of the movement with the weight, you can kind of gauge of how the lift is gonna go just by controlling it down. And as I was controlling it down, it did feel very heavy, so. But I mean, the press, we couldn't really get out that sticky point of the lift. So right as you just get it off the chest, and then once the elbows go past 90 degrees, that's when they get out that sticky point. So the bar was still about maybe 2 inches off the chest. So I reckon we'll take the 2.5s off, and then we'll give it another crack. If I do hit this, then I'll probably leave it there. But you can see on the last lift how having those guards at the bottom really helps, especially just from a confidence standpoint, because then you don't really need to rely on a spotter to help you get it up and re-rack it. It's much safer, I reckon, in my opinion, because then you can kind of just drop the weight down and then you can easily just slide up underneath it. Yeah, so I reckon if you are going to do this at a public gym, just really take your time in the squat racks to really set it up nicely, so then that way you don't have anything to worry about. Don't have to worry about dropping that bar on your neck, which is not what we want. So we'll give this one a go. I'm gonna have a little rest, have a little drink of water, and then we'll get after it. once I got down here and pressed it, it actually felt alright. So now I'm actually kind of thinking if I had another go on the 2.5s, I reckon I could probably maybe get it. But it just goes to show how much difference 2.5 kilos can make. I mean, it doesn't seem like much, but you know. Alright guys, so that is the 1 rep max bench press for today. Our 1 rep max was 75 kegs for the bench press. We did give, I believe it was, we gave 80 kilos a go, couldn't get it, so we dropped 2.5 kilos down, and then we hit 75. Last year, my PB was 70, and then the year before that was 80, and that was during lockdown, so. My bench is kind of fluctuating a little bit over the years, so hopefully this year I really want to crack 100 kilos, which would be nice. But yeah, we'll probably do a retest in about 6 weeks' time. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, leave a comment if you want. Don't have to. Do what you want. And yeah, get after it, champs.